Japanese rock gardens, often known as karasansui, are more than arrangements of stones and gravel. They are living artworks designed to capture nature's essence in a minimalist form. In this narration, we'll explore the inspirations behind Japanese rock garden stones, starting from the vast outdoors and gradually moving inward to indoor spaces. You will see how these timeless landscapes use stones as their foundation, shaping harmony, balance, and serenity that resonates in both large gardens and intimate interior sanctuaries. In Japanese design philosophy, stones are considered the bones of a garden, providing strength, structure, and meaning. Outdoors, they serve as focal points, guiding the eye and defining pathways, boundaries, and spaces of meditation. Each stone carries symbolic value, representing mountains, rivers, or islands in miniature landscapes. Their careful placement creates a sense of eternity, grounding the garden in timelessness. For anyone seeking to design a Japanese rock garden, understanding stones as the foundation of outdoor composition is essential. Japanese rock gardens often replace natural elements with symbolic ones. Large upright stones stand for towering mountains, while flat, horizontal stones represent flowing water or distant shorelines. When arranged thoughtfully, these stones evoke rivers, oceans, and landscapes without a single drop of water. This abstraction transforms a simple courtyard into a scene that invites contemplation. Outdoors, the combination of stone placement and raked gravel forms a symbolic dialogue between stillness and movement, reminding viewers of the vastness of nature within confined spaces. A visitor's first impression of a Japanese rock garden often begins at the entrance. Stone pathways, whether made of large stepping stones or carefully aligned pebbles, guide guests into the space with quiet elegance. These paths are not only functional but symbolic, representing a mindful journey into serenity. Outdoors, they create rhythm and anticipation, preparing the visitor for the meditative experience that unfolds. Every step taken on these stone pathways is a reminder of slowing down, engaging with nature, and entering a sacred realm. One of the most fascinating principles of Japanese rock garden design is the preference for odd-numbered stone groupings, such as 3, 5, or 7. This practice avoids rigid symmetry and creates a more natural flow. Outdoors, a trio of stones might symbolize heaven, earth, and humanity, while larger arrangements suggest interconnectedness. The irregular grouping softens the human hand's intervention, making the design feel as though it has always belonged to the land. The effect is subtle yet profoundly moving, embodying nature's imperfect balance. Every outdoor Japanese rock garden requires anchor stones, larger stones that dominate the landscape and provide visual stability. These stones are rarely moved once placed, as their role is to define the garden's spirit. A single large stone can represent a sacred mountain or island, while a pair might embody strength and balance. Outdoors, their commanding presence draws attention, grounding the design. These anchors act as guardians of the garden, embodying permanence and stability in a world of constant change. While anchor stones dominate, secondary stones add rhythm and balance to the outdoor scene. These smaller stones frame, highlight, or soften the presence of the larger rocks. They can mimic the natural outcroppings found in forests, mountains, or riversides. Outdoors, Secondary stones prevent the garden from feeling empty or overly stark. They enhance storytelling, making the scene appear more lifelike while still maintaining abstraction. This careful layering of primary and secondary stones demonstrates the Japanese mastery of harmony in design. Although stones are the centerpiece, gravel and sand complete the outdoor Japanese rock garden. Raked into flowing patterns, they symbolize rivers, rippling water, or windswept landscapes. The stones act as mountains rising from these seas of gravel, turning the ground itself into an abstract canvas. Outdoors, the daily or seasonal re-raking of gravel introduces a meditative practice, refreshing both the garden and the mind. This blend of permanence and impermanence, the stones fixed, the gravel ever-changing, creates a perfect harmony of contrasts. A Japanese rock garden is not confined solely by its stones. Borders created with stone edges, moss, or hedges frame the outdoor scene, giving it a sense of enclosure. Stones often line these borders, guiding the gaze inward while blending with the broader natural surroundings. Outdoors, borders serve a dual purpose. They both contain the composition and blur the line between human design and wild nature. The garden feels timeless, as though the stones have always been part of the earth. Outdoors, stones transform with the seasons. In spring, they are surrounded by fresh moss. In summer, they radiate warmth under the sun. In autumn, fallen leaves gather in their crevices. And in winter, snow softens their contours. Each change alters the garden's atmosphere without altering its structure. Stones are silent witnesses to time, embodying endurance and patience. This seasonal dialogue reminds visitors that nature is alive, dynamic, and endlessly inspiring. A Japanese rock garden's stones are never static. They are always in conversation with time. Though traditional karasansui gardens avoid water, many outdoor Japanese gardens integrate ponds or streams where stones form bridges, edges, or cascades. These stones extend the symbolic landscape into tangible form. A stepping stone bridge, for example, symbolizes a passage through life, while a stone at the water's edge suggests stability against change. Outdoors, water interacting with stone creates soothing sounds, enhancing meditation. This interplay enriches the sensory experience, transforming the garden into both a visual and auditory retreat. Japanese rock gardens are deeply tied to Zen Buddhist practice, where stones are viewed as tools for meditation. Outdoors, the deliberate arrangement of stones encourages stillness and reflection. Sitting before a carefully designed stone landscape, visitors are invited to lose themselves in contemplation, imagining vast mountains, rivers, or islands. The stones become more than decoration. They become spiritual guides. Their silence speaks, teaching lessons about impermanence, resilience, and balance that resonate far beyond the garden walls. Japanese rock gardens are not limited to expansive outdoor courtyards. Many designs flow seamlessly from exterior landscapes into interior courtyards, patios, or even interior atriums. Stones serve as the connecting thread, bridging the outdoor and indoor worlds. This transition allows the calm of nature to permeate the home. As we move indoors, stones continue to embody the same principles of grounding, balance, and serenity. They remind us that nature's art can be appreciated in intimate spaces as much as in vast landscapes. Indoor courtyards, often open to the sky, provide the perfect setting for scaled-down Japanese rock gardens. Here, smaller stones recreate mountains and rivers in compact form, offering tranquility to those who may not have access to expansive land. Indoors, these stones become visual anchors, drawing the eye and grounding the space. They bring the meditative qualities of outdoor gardens into everyday life, allowing homeowners to engage with serenity every time they look inward toward their private courtyard. Japanese interiors often feature alcoves known as tokonoma, where art objects, scrolls, or stones are displayed. Here, a single stone or small grouping may serve as a miniature rock garden in itself. Indoors, this minimalist approach emphasizes the power of simplicity. One carefully chosen stone can embody the weight of a mountain or the calm of an island. Placed in harmony with the surrounding architecture, these stones extend the philosophy of the rock garden into interior design, creating spaces for reflection. Just as stepping stones guide visitors outdoors, stone pathways can create transitions indoors. Smooth, flat stones embedded in wooden or gravel flooring invite mindful walking, connecting one part of the house to another. Indoors, this tactile engagement enhances awareness, grounding occupants with each step. The pathways not only function as practical walkways, but also embody the journey of life itself. Every step on a stone becomes an act of meditation, reminding us of the interconnectedness between body, home, and nature. For those without large indoor courtyards, tabletop rock gardens provide a personal way to engage with Japanese design principles. Small trays filled with sand and pebbles allow the placement of miniature stones, which can be rearranged for new patterns of inspiration. Indoors, these portable gardens embody the essence of simplicity and control. The stones become tools for creativity, meditation, and relaxation. Their presence transforms even the smallest space into a sanctuary of reflection, proving that serenity can be scaled to fit any home. Lighting plays a crucial role in highlighting stones indoors. A spotlight on a textured stone brings out its shadows and surfaces, turning it into a sculptural feature. Soft ambient lighting enhances the reflective qualities of pebbles or gravel. Indoors, the marriage of stone and light creates atmospheres ranging from meditative calm to dramatic elegance. Stones illuminated at night extend the contemplative spirit of the Japanese garden beyond daylight hours, ensuring the presence of tranquility throughout the day and night. In Japanese gardens, moss often grows naturally around stones, creating softness and contrast. Indoors, this relationship can be recreated with controlled plantings or moss walls integrated with stone arrangements. The combination of living moss and static stone symbolizes the interplay of growth and endurance. Indoors, this partnership creates a tactile and visual contrast that enhances serenity. The softness of moss against the permanence of stone mirrors the harmony between change and stability, a core principle of Japanese aesthetics. Beyond gardens, stones are often used indoors as sculptural art pieces. Polished river stones, rugged mountain rocks, or abstract stone carvings can be displayed on pedestals, shelves, or within niches. Indoors, these stones transcend decoration. They become storytelling elements that carry the spirit of nature inside. Their shapes and textures invite touch and contemplation, turning them into silent companions of daily life. In this way, Japanese rock garden inspirations transform living rooms, hallways, or meditation corners into galleries of natural art. Many homes integrate meditation or tea corners where stones take center stage. A single stone surrounded by sand, gravel, or pebbles becomes the visual anchor of the room. Indoors, this focal point encourages calmness, grounding, and mindfulness. The stone does not compete with furniture or decor. It simply holds space, embodying permanence and tranquility. These meditation corners offer daily opportunities to pause, breathe, and reflect, transforming ordinary rooms into places of extraordinary serenity inspired by Japanese rock gardens. Japanese rock garden principles are increasingly integrated into modern architecture. Indoors, stones are used alongside glass walls, steel beams, and minimalist interiors. Their rugged textures contrast with sleek materials, creating harmony through opposites. A small rock garden beside a window, for example, allows the outdoors to merge with contemporary interiors. Indoors, these integrations ensure that Japanese stone inspirations remain timeless, adapting to new styles while preserving their ancient spirit. Stones serve as bridges between tradition and innovation, grounding modern living in nature. Indoors, stones often accompany water features such as indoor fountains, reflecting pools, or wall cascades. Smooth river stones placed at the base of a fountain enhance sound and create a calming aesthetic. Together, stone and water embody balance, the solid with the fluid, permanence with motion. Indoors, this combination amplifies the sensory experience, turning an ordinary room into a peaceful retreat. The quiet sound of water flowing over stones mirrors the harmony of Japanese gardens, filling the home with serenity. Beyond aesthetics, stones carry emotional resonance. Indoors, a carefully chosen stone may remind one of a mountain climbed, a river visited, or a memory cherished. Japanese rock garden principles encourage this personal connection, turning stones into more than design elements. They become emotional anchors. Indoors, this connection deepens the sense of belonging, as the stone embodies not only nature's art, but also the homeowner's story. Each stone becomes a silent witness to daily life, grounding emotions and nurturing peace. From outdoor courtyards to indoor sanctuaries, Japanese rock gardens reveal that stones are more than inanimate objects. They are nature's art, carrying profound meaning and serenity. Outdoors, they ground expansive landscapes in timeless beauty. Indoors, they transform everyday rooms into places of meditation, reflection, and balance. The journey from the outdoor to the indoor proves that Japanese stone inspirations are versatile, enduring, and deeply transformative. By unlocking the artistry of stones, we invite harmony, stillness, and nature's eternal wisdom into every corner of life.